Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, August 11th, 2023, approximately 7:15 a.m. in the morning. Guess where I am? Work. First of all, please help my channel grow, help us grow by liking my content, subscribing to my channel, and commenting down below your opinions about my topic and my views on things. Let me know how you feel. Now, this video is about, is being a racist really a bad thing? Now, depending on what you think being a racist is. Now, we as human beings, we are all a part of the human race. I get that. But I'm not one of those people that gonna sit here and tell you, I don't see color, or I don't see differences. Even though we're all the same as being humans, there are differences. And as all members of the animal kingdom, we're part of the animal kingdom. We're just the top of the food chain. And there's an old saying that says, birds of a feather flock together. That's normal. What that means is you're most likely to gravitate to, I want to be around like-minded people of your own understanding. It ain't got to always be about race, but usually it's about people in your same race normally understand your viewpoints better than someone else. Mexicans understand Mexicans better than Chinese people understand Mexicans. Chinese people understand Chinese people better than Mexicans understand Chinese people. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna say, I'm the type of person, you've been following me for a minute, you know I think outside the box. I don't try to just think like everybody else thinks. I'll try to look at all aspects of a situation. Okay, so I came to the conclusion that I don't think just being a racist is the problem. But I think all people prefer being around their own. And what I mean by their own is people of the same cultural, racial background as them, because you understand each other more. It's not out of, I hate the other group. It's just that I relate and understand my group better because we done been through some of the same experiences, so we understand each other. It's not out of hatred. So in my opinion, I believe, whether you admit it or not, everybody's racist. But now, here's where we take a sharp turn. Being racist ain't the problem. Discriminating on because of race is the problem. Preferring to be around your own like-minded people is not the problem. But discriminating and denying opportunities to another group of people based on that so-called race is the problem. So, say for instance, let's take an example like affirmative action. You know, they just shot down affirmative action, say it's been long enough, right? And what was the problem with affirmative action? Did I see a problem with it? Yes, I saw a problem with affirmative action. And before you so-called pro-black, whatever, power to the people come at me, calling me a sellout again, let me explain to you why I was against affirmative action. They say you fight fire with fire. That's not true. That's just an old saying that we've been using for years, but it's so far from the truth. When you see a firefighter pull up at your house and it's on fire, he don't pull out more fire, he pull out water. You fight fire with water. In other words, you want to put the fire out. You don't want to redirect the fire unless you're going to control burn, like in the wilderness people with the forest or whatever. That's a whole other topic. When you're trying to stop a fire, the best way to stop the fire is to put it out. You don't add more fire. So if you want to stop discrimination based on race, you don't add more discrimination based on race. You don't stop white people from discriminating against black people by discriminating against white people. That's what affirmative action basically was. So how do you solve racism? I mean, not racism, discrimination. First of all, it needs to be illegal, and anyone found to be discriminating gets automatic, mandatory 20 years in prison. Problem solved. You're gonna stop discrimination right there. Because no matter how much somebody might hate you, they ain't trying to go to prison for 20 years because they don't want you to have a job or go to their school or whatever. They ain't trying to do 20 years in prison for that. It ain't that serious. That'll stop discrimination. I'm not tripping off racism. I'm not mad if a group of white people they're more comfortable hanging around other white people. I'm not mad if a group of black people are more comfortable hanging around another group of black people. Anywhere in the animal kingdom, that's what you see. You see lions hanging with lions. You see tigers hanging with tigers are more like to be alone. But overall, you get what I'm saying. You see elephants with elephants. You see seagulls with seagulls. You see eagles with eagles. You get where I'm going with that. Okay. Humans are the same way. We're in the animal kingdom. Usually, I ain't gonna say all, most black people can relate to other black people, so you'll see black people hanging with other black people more than they will white people in other gender or race. That don't mean there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's natural. Stop judging people based on the fact that they prefer to be around their own people because they understand each other better. I want to be understood. I don't want to be around somebody speaking Spanish and I speak English. I don't have nothing against the Spanish-speaking people, but I don't understand what they're saying. Usually, black people understand what other black people are saying. Usually, white people understand what other white people are saying. It ain't that I hate the other group. I just understand my group better. Nature, that's all it is. Discrimination is the problem. Now, I'm just thinking outside the box. Now, y'all come and tell me what y'all think, your views of it, but I just think we've blown this thing out of proportion, right? Oh, he racist, you know? So somebody, it's a bad thing to prefer to be around your own people. This is just my definition of racism, racist. Now, you might see it different. But to me, being a racist is just preferring to be around your own type. It ain't necessarily got to be based on skin tone. Just say you can be, say a gay dude, gay people. They prefer to be around other gay people. Football players prefer to be around other football players. So on, so forth, so on, whatever. So you can apply that to other areas. But I'm using race right now because that seems like a hot button topic in America right now. Racist, everybody racist. Racist ain't the problem. I don't care about you wanting to be with your own people or people that you can relate to. That don't bother me. Discrimination is the problem. Don't discriminate against me. And I ain't gonna discriminate against you based on the fact that you are of a different ethnic group. That's where the problem come in. Not because you prefer to be around your own. They say Sunday is the most segregated day of the week. If you look at churches, you have what you so-called a white church, where mostly white people worshiping the same God, same Jesus. Then you got a black church, worshiping the same God, same Jesus. So why is it like that? Cultural differences. Not hatred. Cultural differences. We sing different, we worship different, we think different. Don't mean I hate you. Don't mean the white church hate the black church. It ain't the issue. It's just that we're culturally different. We come from different backgrounds. We relate and understand things differently. So white people might have a different rhythm, might sing different, might do the hymn different, to where a black person don't relate to that. We're more, we're more flamboyant or whatever. When you go down to church, you see more jumping and shouting and whatever. If you ever been to a white church, it's more subdued, more calm. So they worship in an area or at a group or a church that they can relate to. Not out of hating the other group, just I relate more to this group. That's all it is to me, man. Discrimination is the problem, not being a racist, not being fond of more familiar, or more comfortable around your own group, people that you can relate to. It ain't just based on skin tone or nothing like that. Whoever you can relate to the most, whoever you're more comfortable around, is being a racist to me. So let me know what y'all think. I hope you have a great weekend. You know, I'm not right or wrong. It's just my opinion. You have your opinion, I have mine. Let me know your opinion in the comments. Keep it clean, keep it classy, or you out of here. I just want to get that understood. We don't have to agree, but we're going to respect each other over here. I appreciate y'all for listening. Thank all y'all for subscribing, for rocking with me so far. And let's keep this thing going. Y'all have a blessed weekend.